So it was, yeah, and he was the one who stole the drugs from Fields.
Okay.
He was the one who girlfriend Ladoris was Siobhan's cousin.
Okay, I had them mixed up. That's my bad for having
that was it. That was all. You was on your stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, but see, I don't want nobody to try to use that to discredit anything I say, because any little mistake you make or misstep you make,
and that's why I made sure, like, wait, I got you. Hold on, wait a minute.
I love you, madam.
Yeah, now y'all go ahead. I'm gonna just send everything to mail.
You send it to me like I know what it means. I don't know everything. This is new to me.
They scared the
hell. Your screen, baby. It's just paperwork.
Why y'all scared?
Y'all do y'all thing.
They scared
because the way no, madam. Tell him what the man did about the house and how that and the plaque and all of that, because I don't think they even know that you know what I'm saying, and you brought that out.
The madam dropped.
Yeah.
She did. So
Madam Mona hit the chat on us. You know what I'm saying? She said, "Yeah."
Well, okay, so the congressman that did the Fed time, CB, you'll be more familiar with him. The councilman that did the Fed time that just got out, he was supposed to dedicate that house after it got tore down. It was supposed to be like a plaque or something. Well, or something.
It was supposed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they sold that property to a developer, and that property is now gone.
So it's a house right there, right? It's a newly built house.
Yes. So, but it wasn't supposed to be a new house. It was supposed to be something in dedication to the two people that they found there. Yeah. And now the family is upset because whoever this councilman is, he basically lied to them.
I mean, it's not too far-fetched. That's Dallas for you. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this for years. Dallas is grimy. Grimy from the higher ups on down. So it's just real talk. But this right here, tripping out. Y'all ready for here?
Salute,
you know what I'm saying? This is from the defense and how they are wanting the state to be able to leave these things out. So it says the license plate for vehicle. Okay, I wanted to make sure because they confused me a while ago.
Unilateral. You right. You said it right.
Reignited the issues when Conway signed his large record deal. Pate began bringing up the old issues to get recognition. Conway told the detective that if a suspect were arrested, he did not want to prosecute the case.
Oh. How was that, though?
Why not?
So my question is, did Sean G give up Bubba?
That nigga Sean G ratted. That nigga is a rat. Sean G?
I don't think so.
You're a whole rat.
I mean, if he was...
Boy,
so who was driving?
But, baby, we can hear you.
Boy,
hear your phone. It sounds like what's the name?
I mean, come on, CB. I mean, come on, it's in our face.
This is why I say that, because if we read the last line, Conway told the detectives that if a suspect were arrested, he didn't want to prosecute the case. So how do we get, I'm just trying to get your theory on this. How do we get that Sean G said anything?
Because
I'm not saying that Sean G. I'm saying who's to say that Sean G didn't give up Bubba to yelling them.
Bro, the state is gonna pick that shit up, dog. This nigga ain't y'all act like he ain't did nothing in life. Like he not like a regular Samaritan. Nigga, the state is gonna watch you. Look at that shit, nigga. Nigga, come on, you can't be the Billy Badass and you ain't done shit.
And we all know they said he didn't want to press charges, but right after that, Bubba get killed.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
And they saying that
the reason why I say that, because if the car was registered to Sean Griffin, which is Sean G, and Yalabeezy is saying he doesn't want to press charges, how ironic that right after he gets shot, Bubba gets killed. So how did he figure out it was Bubba? That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily.
It's just food for thought. Just food for thought, TV.
It's a good theory. It is a good theory, but this is my thing. I don't like to put, certain things on certain people without knowing the facts. But this,
I'm saying hypothetically.
Yeah. But this is what will say. How did we know that Sean G had absolutely nothing to do with that? Because at the end of the day, the streets talk.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So it don't necessarily even have to be him that gave up Bubba. You know what I'm saying? The streets talk, and we don't know who all knew.
I mean, it's the report right here.
Go ahead, baby.
Yeah. The report right here, everything they know from this situation is right here in our face according to what the defense put in. So I'm pretty sure if anybody, like in these other incidents, right, they say they got a tip from this person told them that, then after that this happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure if there was a tip from Sean G or anybody said this, they would have wrote it down there. They would have put it.
No, I'm not talking about to the police. I'm talking about to the other side.
They don't gotta write that down there, nigga.
Trap them. That's what she said. That's what she just
they don't gotta write nothing down.
And I wonder if they question Sean G about his name, being attached to that van.
I'm sure they did, Mahel. I'm sure they did, but this what gets me. I'm sure they very well did, but Conway told the detective that if a suspect were arrested, he didn't want to prosecute the case.
He wanted to keep it in the streets. Keep it in the streets.
But okay, so
they act like that's gonna stop the laws from watching you. That's not gonna stop the laws from watching you, dog. If they own your ass, nigga, they go, man, listen, dog, they could put them on you. They don't. She think just because somebody say they go prosecute, if your name ringing bells in the street, man, the law gonna watch you. Man, I'm telling you, bro, the law's gonna watch you, bro. That nigga, man, them people spoke with that man. If that car was in his name, I don't care what y'all say. Even if he didn't prosecute, man, they spoke with him. Nigga, they spoke with that nigga. They spoke with that nigga. Or did you not want to prosecute because y'all cool with each other? I don't know, man. I don't know.
So even though he said that, the state still would have the obligation to pick up the case, right?
Not necessarily, not Dallas, because you know how many cases.
Okay, not Dallas. Okay, so I know in California, they don't care what you say.
Man, I don't know what
they gonna get it.
Dallas could have threw that to the side. You get what I'm saying? Okay, this is a known street beef we know that's going on. Ain't nobody talking. Don't nobody want to prosecute. Well, that's just one less thing off our back. You know what I'm saying? Because they have so
many. That's one less thing we got to deal with. I'm about to look
right.
Y'all think that's what they say?
I'll get back with y'all.
Because you know what? And you know what, CD?
Y'all think that's what the laws say and this body's dropping in the streets, fool? That's how I know y'all thinking this shit is a game. Y'all think that shit that's going on down there is a game. That shit ain't no game down there, man. Them youngsters down there is tearing shit up. Tearing something new down there in Dallas and Fort Worth. Every week, man, it's something new, bro. Every week, nigga. Man.
That is possible. And that is possible because I was watching something about a shooting in Chicago, and the DA in Chicago would decline to prosecute the guy that killed the other guy because they called it mutual combat. Like under their mutual combat law or something, or a statute that they don't have to prosecute. Oh, Texas has the same thing?
Yeah. Texas is a mutual combat. Wow. Yep. It's a
not a stand your ground.
I wouldn't even look at it from a mutual combat type of way, because this is how I would look at it.
Hey, boy,
me just thinking about Dallas PD, how many unsolved cases there are, how many cases that are on these detectives' desks. If something happened to you and you come to me and say, well, if you do find whoever, I don't want them arrested. Okay, that's one less thing I have to deal with. One less thing you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right, okay.
That's how I'm thinking of it. Not saying that's what
I thought that was so crazy, the mutual combat thing. Like, so that was just essentially their way of not having to prosecute the case because of that law that they have. And it was like they was doing it for like all the shootings that was going on, like the drill shootings. They was like, okay, well, that's a mutual combat case. You know, we don't have to prosecute that.
Yep. Now, Maher, was there anything else you wanted to touch about on this portion of it?
They say the state of Texas decides, not the victim. Crimes are prosecuted as state of Texas versus defendant. Mm-hmm. So even if the victim says, I don't want to press charges, the DA can
Yeah.
You can still pick it up. That's what I thought.
Bro. Yes, but that goes back to my theory. they probably didn't want to pick it up because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
like you said, he said he didn't want to prosecute.
Yep.
And that's crazy.
No, it's not. We're not saying he get the final say. Just like the state has the choice to say we can move forward, I'm saying they could have said we don't have to move forward. If he don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's not saying that the state can't pick it up. We're just saying they could have chose not to pick it up too. All right. So
Cupcake say, let's talk about those being Sean G license plates.
Cupcake said that. Okay, Cupcake, what about it?
I ain't looking to this.
Talk about that. See, here they go.
I just want to know what Cupcake going with. Like, what about it, Cupcake?
That's what they say, though.
I say salute to all them gorillas, man. I ain't gonna blow the spot up, man. Let some come out that say the inner circle that I ain't blowing up none of them gorillas.
You know why I got you, my boy.
Now, Vanessa, you was over there going hard for Key1, you know what I'm saying? And I seen you in my chat earlier saying, basically, was that the same one that Key1 was talking about? I asked that question too. I most definitely believe that's the one he's talking about. It could be. It might be 30,000 KDs, yeah. But I believe that's the one he was talking about.
And when you talk about that,
KD running somebody down. Yeah.
And when you ask Key1 about that, he gets very
touchy. He gets very touchy.
Yeah.
He gets very, very touchy. It's a very touchy subject for him.
Now, something else that caught my eye is the Trap Boy Freddy is out through here. Okay, out through here. Okay. So, February 6, 2018, incident involving Devarius Moore, aka Trap Boy Freddy. Devarius Moore, aka Trap Boy Freddy, and 3 other men were exiting a party bus at a home located at 4906 Rand Avenue. Check this out. Guess what, Mahel?
What's up?
4906 Rand Avenue. That is the house that Trap Boy Freddy was leaving when they caught him with that $25,000.
With that 25,000 that somebody, they just sent me the paperwork on that. Crazy.
Nigga, they already got some paperwork on Trap Boy.
Same spot.
And you know what else? CD, the house that Siobhan Randall and them was found at is not too far from Madam. It's not too far from those two. Yeah, they all in close proximity.
It ain't too far from the shops. Like all this stuff is in that same area.
And y'all gotta remember, this Trap Boy hood. Okay, so let's
the Oak Cliff, the king of Oak Cliff.
Yes. So it says, okay, Devarius Moore, aka Trap Boy Freddy, and 3 other men were exiting a party bus at a home located at 4906 Rand Avenue in Dallas when an unknown suspect drove up in a vehicle and shot and wounded them. The men didn't see who shot them and didn't want to prosecute regardless. There was speculation that Conway may have been somehow involved. Now check this out. Did y'all catch that?
Yes, I did. I caught it when Ratchet's ready. I caught it now and I really caught it.
Well, do you see this? The men didn't see who shot them and didn't want to prosecute regardless.
Nobody wants to prosecute. Yellow or Trap.
Listen to this.
No, that's not the part she wants you to hear.
There was speculation that Conway may have been somehow involved. Yep.
You gotta break that down.
And Trap and his 2 friends get shot.
Break it down, baby.
So basically, they trying to say that Yellow had something to do with Trap. No. This was his line mean.
Josh,
okay, let's go. This line means that basically, I'm breaking down in nigga terms, not legal terms. So basically, they saying that it was speculation that because Yellow Beezy was cool with Trap Boy Freddy, whoever did that, the Trap Boy Freddy did it because of his affiliation with Yellow Beezy.
That's what they say.
Okay, all right, let's go. So it could be very true, but the defense going. That's why I keep telling people when we read and analyze this, read it from the defense.
These niggas can't read. These niggas can't read, fool. These motherfuckers can't read, bro. That's why they be saying us from Texas, we so damn country and shit. Bro, I read that shit so good. I understand everything that they be saying on that shit. Like, some of the words be bigger, but some shit I ain't never heard. But nigga, it ain't nothing you can't wiggle through. That's because these motherfuckers are uneducated.
Perspective, not necessarily factual, because there's no rebuttal to this. You know what I'm saying? There's no rebuttal. So whatever they put in her is the defense perspective. The state didn't rebuttal nothing. So some of this stuff may be half true, all the way true. Some of it may just be the defense perspective and what they got from us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
But
let him once again. So hold on, Josh, let him. Hold on.
Man, thank you, my brother.
Go ahead, Matt.
Man, hey, Nate. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Man, will you make sure you please subscribe to the page and make sure you hit the like button for me, man. Do that for me, Nate. Man, you don't know how much that means to me, sir. You made my night very, 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 very special. Salute to you, man. And blessings to you and your family, sir.
Man. Tell them one more time what that means, because earlier when I was listening to it, they was making it seem like Yella Beezy, basically has something to do with trap, like basically shit it up. But from what you saying is, their affiliation with Yella Beezy is what got him shot at. Let's go. The word tangibly right there, that means indirectly, you know what I'm saying, kind of, sort of, you know what I'm saying, but we focus on the word indirectly. You know what I'm saying? So basically saying Conway may have somehow been involved indirectly because Moore, aka Trap Boy Freddy, was behind the shooting. Trap Boy Freddy was behind the shooting, meaning he was the one that was, you know what I'm saying, the one involved in the actual shooting. Mm-hmm. But Yella Beezy being indirectly because him and Trap Boy are affiliates. Let's go.
Okay. So my question is the way that they write these, is verbiage important in the way that they write these motions?
Me too, my brother. Me too, my brother. I don't even care where it go. I don't even care like what they do with it. Like, so what if they go buy whatever they want to buy with it? I don't be tripping. You just made my night, man. That's definitely appreciated, brother. See what I'm saying? It ain't about no race or nothing, man. That's what, man. I fuck with that, dog. I fuck with that. You know. Yeah, but man, make sure y'all come back for the content, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do today, dog. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to talk about today, really, though. When I get out, I don't get out till 7, so I normally do my content when I get out. When I get home, get in my studio, but it's just some lunchtime leisure shit, unwinding, easy little bullshit day. Welcome to the family, man. You definitely a real one, man. That shit there, dog. You don't know why it don't hit different because I need it. It hit different because it come from somebody who don't even know me. And I always tell these people, like, I never treat bums like bums. Like, if they ask me and I got something, I give it to them. Because I read in the Bible that angels be in disguise. You know? Angels be in disguise, my brother. They don't believe in that shit. They don't believe in it, dog. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe in it, y'all. He don't know nothing about me, man. For real. I fuck with that, man. I ain't gonna do that, but give it right back to y'all, though. Give y'all some memberships and shit. Give it right back to y'all. That's all I do with the money. Is spend it right back and give out memberships. Maybe y'all purchase y'all membership. I'm at work, man. I work hard for the money shit. I don't be worried about no YouTube money no more. This shit is stressful, y'all. This shit is stressful. He got mad at them because the door wasn't open. It's cold. The motherfuckers want to leave the door open, man. The big boss came and couldn't get in. That nigga was mad. I was laughing at his ass, too. Hey, they try to keep the door closed because it's cold as fuck down here right now. So, you know, every time somebody go past that motherfucker gonna open. Man, I work as a janitor, 8-story, every floor where I've been snowing. Nah, this shit was crazy down here. Nah, this shit was some ridiculous shit. Like, this was some ridiculous shit down here. I'm talking about my driveway, man. I had to park my shit on the street. Nigga, my shit was so, man, that shit was so thick. I'm talking about thick. Then that shit just got hard as a rock, like where you could skate on that shit. And then a nigga wake up today, that shit just all gone. Shit crazy. I'm talking about, nigga, I went to the store and some shorts with windows down. Crazy, dog. Man, and then it's cold again. I'm talking about cold to where your motherfucking hands burning. I'm little than a motherfucker. These motherfuckers can't drive, bro. If you gotta do all that, like, I mean, he did it fast, but nigga, nigga. That's why I don't drive no 18-wheelers, none of that shit. I ain't doing all that shit. That shit's stupid. That shit dangerous, dog. One nigga dropped that bitch so fast. Hook that bitch up so fast, but it's a nigga though. It's a black guy doing that shit too though. It will be one of us doing that motherfucking shit like that. And I ain't fucking with it. I could have been drove trucks. I ain't fucking with no motherfucking trucks. That shit dangerous to the motherfucker. They said that I ain't come on the day. I didn't come to work on the day it was ice. They said that the trucks. Well, one of the trucks motherfucker came in, nigga, and then nigga stopped, and that nigga just started sliding sideways, cause it's like a little slanted hill right here. That nigga started sliding. I say, see, I told y'all, bitch, I ain't coming. I know what y'all calling me for. I told you, bitches. I said, when it get like that, bitch, I'm not driving my car. I'm not tearing up none of my vehicles doing this. That's why I saved my time. I saved my time for the cold. And if I ever get sick, and then I do vacation with the rest. I ain't come to work if it's icy. I ain't come to work if it's icy, dog. They can keep that shit. Tearing up my car. Have a whole nother problem. Like, hell, dog. I watch people do that shit, having to chase them dollars when they know America should just be shut down. There wasn't nothing you could do. You couldn't even Uber Eats no food. They was like, if you want some food, get your dumb ass out there. It was like, if you want some food, go get your stupid ass out there and go find it. Hey, I swear. Grocery stores was empty, still empty. I was like, damn, dog, this shit crazy, fool. Shit crazy, dog. But, yeah, man, life's a beautiful thing. I'm good, man. I'm definitely good. I'm good, man. I can't let y'all see me sweat. If I was.
Rap News Street Politics, the best hood channel on YouTube, about to take a deep dive into the homicide of Ezell Leonard, professionally known as YCA 80 Bands, as well as the subsequent arrest of Deontay Samuel, also known as Young Threat, along with 2 co-defendants that also went down in this case. Now, 2 things are going to be true in this video and the show. Number 1, YCA 80 Bands lost his life via multiple.
I had a homeboy who stayed in Virginia. He locked up right now. He used to be on YouTube with me a while back. He got locked up. Man, Virginia, y'all can smoke weed down there and everything. Right. If I'm not mistaken.
Gunshot wounds on Manchester between Menlo and Vermont, October 14th, 2025. Number 2, everybody that was arrested in this case is innocent until proven guilty. And this especially goes for the court of public opinion. Everything we speak on in this video regarding the defendants in this case are allegations that the police set forth to move the district attorney's hand to write a warrant for their arrest. That information has not been proven as fact, and again, all 3 of the defendants have to have their day in court. So with that being said, we got to peel the curtain back and bring you all as close as possible to what transpired when 2 rappers coming out of South Central from 2 reputable hoods, one on the west side, one on the east side, allegedly ran into each other. Now, some of the paperwork we're going through today, we usually have it for a series that's members only, and it will remain members only after this video called Final Moments. Due to the fact that we have different elements that we'll cover in this video, we've made it public, giving you guys the opportunity to see what we're doing for the members on the back end, where we go through the final moments of individuals that we spoke about on this channel that have lost their lives, where we use a little less gang politics and a little bit more compassion when going through the life of the individuals that we speak on. So with all that being said, we gotta ask that everybody is respectful in the comments, not only of the individual that lost his life in this situation, but also the people that are fighting for their lives, who are, again, innocent or proven guilty, regardless of whatever decisions you feel like anybody made in this situation. We also got to say viewer discretion is advised, because we will be taking an anatomical approach to this situation as well. But with the somewhat high-profile nature of this case, we got to start slightly before 1 p.m., October 14th, 2025. Now, this was a rainy day in South Central. Over the last few months, it's been a lot of rain out here, and this was one of those days where Ezell Leonard made his way over here to the Manchester Wellness Center, a weed dispensary on Manchester between Vermont and Menlo. Now, for everybody that doesn't know, YCA 80 Bands is from Eastside A4 Main Street Mafia Crit. There's 2 Main Street sets, one being A4, the other being 9-8. Both of these hoods have been entrenched in the war with the Hoovers for a good amount of time now. This weed shop is right on the borderline.
Hey, these niggas don't believe that nigga Shiesty or Rob Gucci. I believe that he will, bro. Them little niggas are bad, bro. I read about them niggas, Pooh Shiesty and them before they was born, nigga. Listen, dog. I ain't in the gang, but I run a lot of stories about gang shit, you know, from the streets. Bro, the worstest gangs are the gangs that don't have a name. Them the worstest gangs. The gangs, I'm talking about like the cliques. The little cliques that niggas make up, them little youngsters be making up, them the ones. Cause they gotta prove that they violent. We already know Bloods and Crips violent. You get what I'm saying? We already know Bloods and Crips gonna do what they do. But when you come up with your own gang, what you calling yourself this and that, but you ain't done shit. You get what I'm saying? So them are the worstest gangs, and that's what Pooh Shiesty them is. Nigga, that's a whole Chopper gang is a whole gang full of little niggas. A whole bunch of them, bro. Little niggas.
Of A. Trey Hoover and 9 Deuce Hoover. Less than 5 minutes away from Manchester Park, where you guys have seen multiple Hoover vlogs, videos, things come out surrounding the Hoovers. This is the front line. And at this time last year, this was a very hot spot. Now, YCA 80 Bands pulls up in front of this weed shop. There's a Domino's Pizza next door, and in between Menlo and Vermont, there's an alleyway, and closer to Vermont, there's one parking lot, and then on Menlo, there's the Domino's Pizza parking lot. YCA 80 Bands pulls in front of the weed shop with his girl. He leaves his girl in the car and proceeds to go into the weed shop. When he got to the door, this is when he meets one of the alleged co-defendants, the security guard of the weed shop, Antonio Greer. Now, Antonio Greer may look familiar. This is Self-Made Buddha, one of the rappers coming out the Hoover section. We displayed some of his music previously in some of our content, and Self-Made Buddha is over here, a young dude, 24, doesn't let him come into the weed shop and tells him that he needs an ID. YCA was disgruntled, goes back to the car to get his ID. His girlfriend knows that he's somewhat irritable about the situation about needing his space to go into this shop. But he gets the ID and returns back into the dispensary. Now, for everybody that doesn't know how dispensaries work, usually they'll have that front room area, the lobby, the security may be there. You got to give them your ID or whatever, and then they let you into the back with the bud tenders, get your weed, and you get out of there. It's a multi-room process. Now, allegedly, this door has to be locked and unlocked to get inside. The first time around, it's alleged that Antonio Greer wouldn't unlock it. Now that YCA got his face, he unlocked it. YCA is back inside. But around 12:36, it's alleged that Antonio Greer makes a phone call. After the phone call, YCA has finally made it back inside, and it's seemingly him and Greer alone in the lobby. Now, approximately 4 minutes later, surveillance footage catches who they allege are 3 individuals that arrive to the dispensary. It said that these individuals approach YCA. One of them pulls a firearm out and begins to shoot Ezell Leonard multiple times, causing him to fall on the ground. And while on the ground, they remain firing on YCA 80 bands in the dispensary, which subsequently took his life at this moment. Now, again, there was multiple gunshot wounds as a result of this confrontation that happened over here on Manchester. The first gunshot wound was a penetrating wound of the left orbit. The orbit is the eye socket. We see the entry wound was closer above the eye, right below the eyebrow, towards the middle of the nasal cavity. And this wound was not noted to have any stippling or soot on it, which indicates that the shooter was more than 3 to 4 feet away from YCA when the rounds were fired. And this also resulted in an exit wound, which was the posterior head, 5 inches below the top of the head, leaving behind a partially deformed copper-colored jacketed bullet and a gray copper-colored metallic fragment recovered from the side of the head in the soft tissue. Now, the direction of this was backward, rightward, and downward, meaning that the assailant was standing slightly to YCA's right side. And of course, this wound caused hemorrhaging or excessive bleeding along the wound pathway. The second gunshot wound was to the left side of the head, again, not leaving any soot or stippling. And in the same fashion as the last wound, an